Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 353, a very inconspicuous episode that happens to be the halfway point for Journey to the Farlands, or at least it'll lie in today's episode. We're just under 10,000 blocks away, so I've got an hour and a bit until the halfway point, but I figured I'd talk about what we're gonna do. I haven't got much of an idea. I didn't have much time to think about it. I mean, I've only had the whole journey, but up to now, I've only really thought about the Farlands themselves, which I kind of was like, well, the halfway point is also a pretty important spot, so I'm gonna do something there. Just gonna do whatever I think of doing. Like looking at the land around 50%. I don't know if I'll build it exactly at 50%, but I'll build it like generally in that area if I can find a cool enough spot for it. But yeah, I'm going to do an outpost. So today will be the start of a new outpost and getting my diamonds back. So the excitement is real today as we approach, the big halfway point that I've been talking about for weeks. Probably a good while now, ever since it's been within the sites. So yeah, I think it's been a bit since I've done my last commentary. Every episode I say that, but it definitely has been a good few days. So what have I think I was last talking about Newcraft 2 starting, which I've since done I think 4 episodes for. I've been cranking out episodes for it. And I'm gonna be getting them all edited and moved over to YouTube within the coming weeks. So that'll be exciting, seeing that series unravel a bit. I gotta still edit one more episode of Newcraft 2 for tomorrow, the second episode. So I think the first episode should already be out. The second episode will be coming out tomorrow, and then third and fourth will be next week. But yeah, lots of exciting stuff going on for Newcraft. I'm not gonna spoil it too much. I mean, I guess I could just talk about it since it fills up some of my discussion time. So I've got 3,000 to 6.27 million, and so it's like 8K. So yeah, like I said, it'll probably be about an hour of walking. But yes, I wanted to do some commentary since I think it has been a good bit at this point. Now, last episode, what happened last episode? Or what? No, one of the episodes a while ago, the boat glitch struck again and almost killed me. It's the second time that it happened. I think I had armor this time. I don't know if I had armor the time before. I might have just had leather armor when I died initially. But the second time it happened last week, I think it was last week, I went all the way down to half a heart of health. And I'm glad I didn't die because I swear, like, your stuff just obliterates itself by the time you actually make it back to it. Especially in the case of Journey where your stuff just despawns after 5 minutes. I don't know, I don't think it even was 5 minutes that time I was trying to get my stuff back. I don't think that timer had even gone up yet. I doubt it had been that long, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, at least it didn't kill me last week, so I still got my iron and this stuff here. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting diamond gear again. Hopefully I can keep it this time. I haven't had a good track record on the first year and a bit of the world, so with diamonds, so it'll be a bit of a challenge trying to keep that diamond gear intact without falling, which might be easy for a lot of you to say, oh yeah, it's easy, but I also don't have my complete undivided attention on this world whenever I'm in it. Sometimes I'm doing other stuff while in the world, like listening to stuff or watching stuff, and then I kind of split my attention a bit. So yeah, I haven't been unlucky lately, but I've been unlucky in the past regarding that. Usually when I have my guard down late at night too, that can happen. Or after a long stream. Just like nearing the end of the episode. That can tend to happen. But oh well. Oh well, I say. Well, we'll just roll with it. But anywho, we got an outpost to set up today. And I'm not really sure what I want to do. I might do a cave base. I might do something kind of neat. I haven't quite got worked out yet. I was thinking about an outpost a few months ago. Or maybe it was like just over a month ago. I don't remember. It was at one point I was kind of really leaning towards doing an outpost. And then I died and I was really close to doing an outpost. And then I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. And so I guess 50% will be the first outpost in a while. Not a year. It hasn't been the first in a year. It's been the first in so October. It's been 6 months and yeah, about 8 months since the last outpost. So that's some pretty good distance. Probably a few million blocks since my last build in this world. That wasn't just like strewn together in like a few minutes kind of thing. So that's pretty neat. I think that, yeah, the last outpost was the Citadel, and then there was Herebrand's Tower. I've only had 4 outposts, so I think this will be Outpost 5. Outpost 5 for 50%, I think. Because there's the Land Before the End, there was Uno, there was Herebrand's Tower, there was the Citadel. Yeah, we'll be at number 5. So that's pretty good for halfway, because it means, 4 more bases for the rest of the world. I think that's pretty reasonable. I think maybe another outpost in August for the 2-year anniversary. Although I might just leave it self-contained to the episode, just walking, as I do in our anniversary. I think I just did one last year because it had been a while. I hadn't done one. I did the first 2 outposts in January, and then the 3rd outpost was all the way in August. So I may or may not do another one for the 2-year anniversary. We'll see what happens there. But I'm gonna just wander along and then I'll stop at 50%, build something. Well, I'm gonna build a base. I'm gonna build some kind of monument to the 2nd outpost, or the 5th outpost. I think I'll make it, maybe this one I'll make a 3x3. Because I've got, Herebrand's Tower was a 3x3 outpost monument, and then the other outposts were like, I think 3x5, something or other. So I'm kind of doing a bit of a theme between the monuments. I didn't really intend to do it, but I want to kind of rebuild them at the Farlands. I think that's what I want to do. Rebuild some of the monuments from each of the outposts. And of course each of my milestones from 1/3, 2/3, and 3/3. But there'll only be 2, I guess, going to the Farlands. I've done the 1/3 one already, and then this 2/3 will be coming up, I think, around 8 million, which isn't too far actually from here. So that'll be coming up pretty close. Yeah, I think like the biggest biggest thing to get my head wrapped around for the 50% milestone is that'll be like the halfway point between Spawn and the Farlands. That's a little bit crazy for me to believe. I know I'd been doing this for almost 2 years now, but it's definitely an interesting thing that I'm going to be closer to the Farlands after today. Well, depends where I settle, but I mean after the outpost, I'm going to be closer to the Farlands than I am Spawn. So that's pretty wild. Although I don't really have much of an attachment to Spawn. So I'm not upset about being far from spawn. I'm happy about being close to the Farlands. And then of course it'll probably be wrapped up within the next 2 years, I'm hoping. That's my goal. So 4 years, give or take. I think that'd be good. Although we'll see with the fall schedule and stuff. We shall see, but I'm just gonna move along until then. Ooh. I have to lay out the bed. Oh, my inventory is like empty. Forgot I did my a smelting break I think last stream, and I got rid of all my iron ore. It's pretty wild actually. Now that I don't have a furnace, I got extra room. I can hold my sticks again. There we are. All stocked up. I think that's a good number of beds and boats to have. Maybe I should be a bit more, or do like a bit more of a cohesive thing where I try and figure out how many boats would be optimal to have. But I'm not all that fussed about it. I've been doing it this way for a long time. And then before that, I had a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory, pretty close to the spawn actually. I had a bunch of random stuff like a clock and various resources that I didn't really need to have a bunch of. Like I think 2 stacks of iron. I had a bunch of flint. Although I think I want to do the flint thing again. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of flint somehow. Maybe find some gravel, make some arrows. Diamonds could be nice. Can't wait to have my stuff not break after I... Well, actually, it does last a good bit. But it's always kind of low durability. This will be the end of the Iron Age for now. I can try my new diamond mining tactic that I learned for old school Minecraft, that server. I found a video about mining in beta, and I think it suggests mining in positive. I think there's a bug in beta Minecraft where ore distribution, specifically diamond, is better in I think the positive direction. So I'm just gonna try. I think I'll try that. And doing layered mining too. I'll have to go back to the video. I'll put it in the video description if I remember. I think I'll probably start diamond mining today too. Which isn't the most riveting, but it's something that I think it's good for making my inventory a bit less cluttered with all this iron and stuff. At least making stuff last longer, a bit of future proofing. But yeah. Actually, what I need about now, like I said, is that gravel. I'm gonna stock up on flint before I settle, because I think getting some arrows will be nice for the caves. Do want to do a good deal of caving. I usually just do it through the strip mining. I just access a cave and I can just go from there. Because I've been trying to get into caving quite a bit in Newcraft 2. And I like caving. It's a lot of fun. Makes for a little bit better content than just mining in a straight line. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the Nether. It depends on what I need. If I need glowstone or something like that to build my base for lighting, that'd be nice. But I've done it before, so I don't know if I really need to go to the Nether. But I think I'll take my time at the Outpost. I'll probably take a few days at least. That's usually what I do. A few days at the Outpost. Maybe longer. I think the most I've spent at an Outpost is about a week. So I might shoot above that. We'll see just how committed I get to the base. I don't need iron. I'm just looking around and seeing all the iron. I'm just like, oh, don't really need it. I did just stock up on it. Certainly doesn't look like I've been in this world for 2 years, but you look at the coordinates. That'll tell you. Although you could probably reach these coordinates a lot quicker. Of course, there's the Nether thing, which I've talked about time and time again. But there's also just, if you were to walk this distance straight, it wouldn't be nearly as long. It's just the way I've been playing the world. Because I have to stream it, and I got other stuff I want to do apart from Journey. Journey's kind of just always around, so I'm not really, as more time goes on, it's just this really casual world. So I've just been kind of letting it be free flowing and just doing it whenever. But I also don't walk like, I don't walk 24/7 in this world. If I did, I'd probably be at the Farlands by now. Even if I walked like 30 something thousand blocks a day, I'd probably be at the Farlands a long time ago too. But I couldn't really keep up that pace for that long, in all honesty. I just found myself getting way too busy to be that active in this world. So I'm just doing what I can. That's what I do. It's just what I'll do. I think that is about as good as I'll get. Maybe in the summer. I think for our anniversary, I definitely, for the 2nd year anniversary, I want to do a lot more marathoning stuff going on. But after that, it'll be a little bit more spotty until probably the winter, and then probably the summer at this time next year, I'd imagine. And then it'll be, I think I'll probably do shorter episodes and focus more on academics and stuff from here. That's kind of what my plan has generally been for the last, I mean, since even around the 1 year anniversary. I talk about my plans to death, but it's also because they come up quite often, at least in my discussion. Yeah, let's get some sheep peas. I need a bit of wool. Now, I think I was looking at some of my YouTube studio stuff, and I realized that one of my commentary videos has been actually getting quite a bit of attention, which I don't think that's happened in a long time. It gets shot up well over 1,000 views now, which is really neat. I don't think a journey episode of mine has done that good in a long time. Well, at least a commentary. I think the last one was 28.5 days of walking, which that is in reference to the amount I had remaining in the journey, not how much I'd done up to that point, by the way. So 28 full IRL days. And I don't know what it would be now. I could probably run the same math that I did then. Give you like how many days of walking I have left, like entire days. But I'm not really too bothered with that right now. So yeah, no, that was pretty cool though. That I don't remember which episode it was now. It was one of my recent ones. I think my last commentary was the one before that. So that's actually really cool. Yeah, it was Big New Craftian News. Yeah, it was the commentary episode I was talking about Newcraft Season 2. And I think when that, like, 1.2k people watch a video, I doubt they're watching the entire thing. Like, I don't think everybody who clicks on a video watches the whole thing. I know I don't, anyway. I just don't think that's how things work. That's not even accounting for, like, different, like, people don't really want to watch certain videos. They kind of get an impression from them. And if they like it, they'll stick around. If they don't, I mean, you know this already, but it's that kind of thing. It's all about the attention, and a journey isn't necessarily the modern Minecraft series. It's not snappy. It's not edited. It's just kind of generally a one-track thing that I don't retake for. I can't retake Journey. Not really, anyway. It'd be a very, very severe, lack of efficiency going on. I'd be having to go back and forth all the time. It's just kind of funny to imagine. But I keep things pretty bare bones, the way I always have. Since I began back in 2022 on this channel. Both Twitch and YouTube, accordingly. I mean, YouTube, I put a bit more effort, of course. Well, I put effort into both, but, you put a bit more effort into YouTube than Twitch. At least I find myself doing that. Because I edit the videos a bit more for YouTube, and then Twitch I'm just trying to do my best live. So yeah, that's that. But I guess it'll be another 350 odd episodes until we get to the Farlands. I think that seems like a fair enough guess. 2 years, 300 episodes, which I know 2 years is actually like 600 episodes, but I don't think I've done episodes every day, and I've also done Farlandiversary, which is a full 2 weeks worth of episodes. So it might be a little bit more than that in actuality, or less. Hard to say at this current point, but yeah, there's a rough time frame. 2026. Maybe the year of the Farlands. I remember at one point I was hoping I'd reach the Farlands this year, but I'm in June already, and I'm definitely nowhere near 80% of the way. 30% away from 80%, which it takes me a while to walk 10% of the journey. Like 0.1% of the journey is a good bit. It's usually about every episode is 0.01, kind of changing that number. If it's a big episode, it might change a 0.1. A 1% of the journey in an entire episode, I don't know if that's something I could do. times 0.01. I want to see if I can math it real quick. I think that's 1%. I think 125,000 would be 1% of the journey. Yeah. So yeah, if I walked 125,000 blocks in an episode, that would be 100,000, or that'd be 1% of the journey, the entire journey in an episode. That's just for scale, because the Farlands are 12,550,000 blocks. I think the last number is 821 or 824. Doesn't really change it. It doesn't really change it all that much, because you're still. It's just a matter of a few blocks. When a few blocks is like nothing for this world. It's nothing. Just about, really. Which, I mean, this world is a good example of scale. Because each block is a meter, so, it's 12 million meters. That's pretty wild. Going 12 million meters to get to the Farlands. Now, I don't know if any other journeys are possible. I know someone's gone right to the end of the world, pretty much, like the actual end of the world where you fall through the world when the terrain starts actually glitching. But there are mods that make 1.0 have the Farlands. Although I think that's the 64-bit mod. I think that's what it's called, where it makes the Farlands start way later. Although I don't think you could walk that in your lifetime. Well, it's tricky to say. You might be able to walk to the Farlands in that world, although I don't remember just how far they are. Don't remember if it's billions or whatever, because if it's that, then yeah, 12 million is already like a lot. Let alone, throwing more exponents into the mix. But it makes me wonder what kind of other journeys are possible. I know Journey to the World Border is a thing in modern Minecraft. It's a little bit different to a Journey to the Farlands. Because, it's like over double the distance. Because you have to go to 30 million, of course. It's that in every cardinal direction, unlike the Farlands, which is 12 million. So I know that's certainly possible. I've seen, that's been done a lot, or a few times. Well, probably quite a bit now, actually, after all these years. But I just wonder if there's any other things. The Nether Farlands, I think someone did, which is really cool. I don't know if the end Farlands would be a bit weird to do, but that's possible. I did my spoof journey episode in modern Minecraft, which you actually can go to the Farlands in modern Minecraft if you use like mods and such to regenerate the Farlands. If not, then it's just a journey to the world border, like I'd said. But yeah, there's a lot of different things. I think Journey to the Farlands was always kind of just something that's like, whoa, that's pretty crazy. Before, there was a long time where people didn't know if it was possible or not. Well, I think most people just had figured that no one would be crazy enough to attempt to actually make the whole journey. It's funny looking at Tinfoil Chef's videos, or when he's just talking about Kurt and stuff, because Kurt was like the only one who he just did it publicly. I know there might have been other people who'd attempted it like outside of the YouTube stuff, but at least Kurt was kind of the big one for many years, up until called Crazy Man and such, Fig and all that. I wonder if there's any chests in here. Oh, hellos. Oh, it was... I don't think I've ever had like a spider surprising like that. I feel like that would be a good tactic for like Minecraft spiders, is have them be like hanging from the ceiling and then they like jump down. That would probably be actually terrifying. I should not give Mojang those ideas. I feel like that's more realistic. Have them actually have webs. I think that'd be cool. But like I said, it'd probably be terrifying. As all be. Let's keep going. All right. 50%. Let me get back to that in my thing here. Oh, jitteriness quotient. Yeah, the next one's 8.3. 8 million. That's every power of 2 away from spawn, where the jitters get worse. It's a visual bug, which has to do with floating point precision. An error in the math for that visual bug. I haven't shown it off in a good while, but yeah, there's not really anything new going on. 50%, 6.275,410. And I'll even put it in my progress app to make sure. 5,000 blocks away. Apparently, well, yeah, it'll still be a bit. And 60% is 7.5. 70% is 8.8 million, just about 8.78. 80% is 10.04 million. And then 90% is 11.29 million, which that's like the final crawl there. Just about, really. I think beyond 10 million is going to be wild, because I believe the number in the F3 menu becomes an exponent after 10 million. I remember when I thought initially, when I started the world, I thought it was going to do it at 1 million, but it caps off after these numbers. Which it's kind of strange, because the numbers, they kind of jut in and out anyway. But I think it's hard to say why. Maybe some numbers are wider than others. It kind of jumps out every once in a while, if you notice. And I think it's been about 3,000 in-game days since the world started. Maybe more than that, because that's episode 100 or I guess episode 200 up until now. Last 150 episodes, so it'd be a bit more than that before. 199, kind of that point there. I don't remember exactly how many days I said it was, but yeah. Cherry. House things. What's my train of thought? Ah, well. Things are good. I've been finishing packing all week. Oh, lovely. Guess that's what you've been doing. Makes sense. Look at that. Oh, I get to do like a fun thumbnail for today's episode. Because I'm starting an Outpost today. The 8-month-long crawl between outposts ends today, Cherry. And so is the Diamond Strike, hopefully. Yes, I'm trying to be completely ready to move by Saturday so I don't have to worry about it so much later. Yeah. Now that makes sense. If I were moving, I would be that way too. I gotta resync the coordinates too, that might take a bit. That'll make the time a little bit longer. Me and my tradition of having the coordinates be synced up for milestones. Didn't even think about needing to have the coordinates synced up. That wasn't even crossed my mind. Usually always does, but I guess this time it hit me a lot later. Just get over all the shrubs, the tree shrubs. Oh gosh, such a dense forest. Ooh, a snow biome, how fun. Wonder where we'll land for the 50% outpost. Maybe it'll be a desert, a mountain, a snow biome like this, a forest, maybe a cave. Lots of different spots on the table. I'm good. I'm doing good. Doing pretty solid. Just enjoying my afternoon, evening here. Late afternoon. I guess still mid-afternoon now, more or less, but I'm just enjoying myself. Was playing some Terraria, and then I switched gears to Journey not too long ago, about 40 minutes ago. Been walking, doing my commentary, because today is the special episode. Special. How fun. But yeah, doing good. Special episode 2. So special episode. Oh, when was the last one? It's just like a flashback to the Citadel. God, don't flash back to that. It was a fun build, but the lack of diamonds was. I got all those diamonds and I lost them to lava. What a numbskull. I might just, bring them back up and deposit them in a chest this time, just for safety. I don't really need to keep track of them in my, hotbar in case I die. but that's something I want to change. I won't change too much. I mean, I definitely want to get diamond back, my diamond gear back. That'll be fun. I want to not lose it within the first month or two. That's like a curse I've been having whenever I get diamonds. So just don't die. Don't die. Gotta be extra careful. Even though I never am, I always get distracted. We're doing a no commentary and then just boom, death. In the form of a creeper, a lava pool, something or other. But I don't think I'll stream a whole lot today. Do you have a plan for the outpost? Not currently. Nothing abundantly clear as a plan. I kind of will see what the terrain looks like at 50%, and I'll kind of move about a bit, just a little bit. Then I'll kind of go from there. But I've always got like some general ideas for an outpost. Like I know I've wanted to do a cave base for a while. I've wanted to do some. I got like various themes that coordinate or that go with various kind of areas. So depending on what we get, how I'm feeling, in in like a half hour or so, I think when we get to the outpost, I think it'll be about a half hour, maybe a bit longer, depending on how long it takes to resync the cords. Ooh. Don't even trust the boats. I'm getting out of this. Oh, there we go. Because I guess you wouldn't have seen, but the boat glitch struck again. Which initially it killed me, and this time, the time that happened last week, it got me down to half a heart of health. I was like, whoa. And I saw what happened. I went like into the terrain. Like I went into the if I was in the boat in the grass blocks here, like the boat went like in a few blocks. It was weird. There was nothing like going submarine under the ice. That was cool. You could see through the ice that way, but this is not as fun. The exploding boats. Yeah, I know. Everything's got a chance for failure. Your poor character probably has a terrible concussion. Probably more than a concussion. Severe burns. Just to start, like I've fallen down my mine shaft. I've fallen into lava pools numerous times. One time I fell into invisible lava. I died to creepers multiple times, so that would be a good deal of injury. You know, the bolt, exploding bolts. You know, they already shattered to a million pieces. Now I'm going through like the 5th dimension in a boat. Not very fun. Lots of physical trauma for old Beam here. I like to imagine an incredibly rusty robot that is barely hanging on. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Because, you know, as a robot, I don't really have. There's not like electricity in Minecraft, so I'm like clearly running off of different means. So I'm just sputtering along, like clinging for life at every step. And the poor dogs who just jump off cliffs or jump into caves. I'm not. I don't think I'm getting a dog again in this world. They're just too darn stupid to journey with. You have to be extremely careful. I just clang through the world. Yeah. Yeah, instead of like, you'd hear the grass noise, but you'd also hear like bolts and screws shattered behind. It'd be like that car from that one of those cars from the Cars movie where he's like driving on the road. Or maybe it was Mater. It was like a car driving. No, you know what? It was It was those Resties guys in like the first movie, and like the friggin' bumper falls off, like the jaw drop thing. It's like that, or like Mater driving on the paved road, and he was like, "Whoa," and then you see like all like the various car parts just falling off of him. It's like that. God, I need a little rusties in this world. Been in the water so many times. Probably all rusted and just clinging on. You need some WD-40. Oh yeah. Just need to get one of those tech mods in here, and I can harness the power of oil. Just become an oil tycoon and get all the WD-40 and oil I need. No wonder I'm so slow. Grease up the gears a bit and I'll just be zooming. American oil runs in my veins. Oh yeah. That's fun. It is fun. Okay, 2,000, about 3,000 blocks in the x-axis, 2,000 blocks in the y or z-axis. That's a pretty neat little thing there. A little fun. A desert plateau, cliff side. How's things on Newcraft? Any terrible builds yet? No, actually. I haven't seen anything crazy. I've done my build. I did the front part of it last night. And I think Jack's working on his base. He's joined since the beginning, one of Devin's buddies that was there the first night. So he's on the server now and he's building, I think, a wizard tower. I haven't seen it yet, but apparently he's been on quite a bit, so I want to check it out at some point. Seems pretty excited about it, so I'm gonna definitely check that out. And then Devin actually built a pretty solid thing, like beginning kind of to his base. He's actually done a pretty good job. It looks very different to what he did last season. Oh yeah, another new person I need to meet. Yeah, he's fun. And Devin and I struggled to fight a raid with like no arrows, so we were just getting pummeled, and then the raid ended. But once we were trying to set up like this trap thing, and yeah, it failed miserably, and we lost the raid before we could use it anyway. So the raid was pretty bad, but at least me and Devin have our bases loosely set up. I gotta build like the sides and the back of my base still, but I've got the front built. This, like the right side and the back, is probably gonna be pretty much blank. I'm mainly focusing on like the view from the sea and Devin's base, so I'll probably build like the left side of the base pretty nicely and have like some kind of bridge connecting to Devin's area. Yeah, Devin, I really do like Devin's base. I actually complimented his work quite a bit. He made it look pretty cool. It's got like mangrove and the bamboo, like the bamboo blocks, and then the stripped bamboo for like his wall. He's got, I think, polished andesite for the floor and sandstone for the ceiling, but it looks really nice. A lot different to, yeah, like I said, a lot different to his season 1 stuff he did. His shop wasn't too bad that he built at the end, but at least this base has like, or the start of his base has like detail, which Devin typically just builds like boxes. So I think he's getting a lot better at detailing, which is good to see. Because that's why I like the attention to detail. Really do. But I did an episode last night, and I'll probably have to edit it for about a week from now. That's probably when it'll come out to the channel, but I built my base in that episode. Pretty cool though. I must say. So lots of fun stuff's been happening, and Connor beat the Ender Dragon. So he's been trying to get, I think he's going to try and get an Elytra the next time he's on. And Brody and Joel haven't played since first day, to my knowledge. Probably just because they've been, well, Joel's probably been busy, and Brody's just been playing Windcraft. I love detailing, but it's so painful to do. Oh, I know. No, like for my base, like I had to be very light with the detailing for now, because it's a whole can of worms when you start to open it. You start thinking about detailing, then you start to snowball, and then you're doing all sorts of things. It's a bit of a balance, a bit of a balancing act. It really is, because it'll just snowball into something that's like over cluttered sometimes. At least I find it that way. I'm going to be on tonight, I think. My pirate ship awaits, so that's neat. I might finish my base tonight. Please build like the frame, because I want to at least have that done for week 1. You know, we're only a few days in. I'm pretty impressed that I've managed to build this right away. I think I built my Newcraft 1 base pretty soon after the start, but this one I just feel, it feels like it has so much more charm. I feel like I've injected a lot more of what I like into it. And it's very modular, like I can build more buildings and it doesn't really look weird. Like I definitely want to make it into more like a boardwalk kind of situation eventually. That kind of thing where there's a bunch of buildings alongside each other, or maybe like a town front just against the ocean. No streets, but it's like a Venice thing. Well, I think even Venice has roads, but there's no roads in my city or my town. But I'll see where it goes. I'm not gonna plan it out too much from here. Never built anything like a pirate ship, so I'm worried. Yeah, ships, they're kind of like a... It's like a thing that once you kind of get it down, you could build just about any ship. But it's kind of getting there to building like the right shapes is kind of a bit weird, I've noticed, at least for myself. Noticed that to be the case. Right. I think my goal for at least the episode here is just to get to the outpost and then maybe figure out what I'm doing. I don't know if I'll get right to it right away. I might get my diamonds first. I've been trying to get ideas and do research, but we'll see. I might just scrap the whole idea if I can't get it to work. Yeah, that's fair. I probably should have scrapped my tower idea. I mean, I was really excited by it, and I could have done it, but it was also, I think the fall schedule would really have hampered it. So I think I just gotta try and do a bit more of a manageable thing, which I am doing now. It's definitely still like a me thing. Like it's a very grindy project still, but at every stage I kind of want it to look like solid enough, as opposed to building something huge throughout the entire world, and it's just kind of crappy for most of the time. Up until I actually get stuff built. So I'm doing the get stuff built sooner than later, so then I can screw around and do my adventure in the meantime. And figure out how I'm gonna occupy the season a bit beyond my base, because that's kind of all I did in the last world. But I've been really enjoying the adventure. I enjoyed the bastion. I did that in episode 3. So I raided a bastion with Connor because Connor died. I had to help him get his stuff back. So I helped him do that. I just like the adventure. And of course 1.21 is going to be coming out very soon. So I'm looking forward to doing the trial chambers as well. That'll be plenty of fun to try out. Probably have to prune some chunks in the world when the new update comes out, but I'll kind of see where the trial chambers spawn. Or at least maybe just do like the terrain that no one's explored too much or built in. Basically just everywhere beyond the island that I haven't been to already. That's like the vague terrain that was loaded for like with my terrain generation mods, which like extends it out pretty far. Then we can at least find a trial chamber pretty close to the spawn island. And maybe even on the spawn island, it depends. Although I feel like most chunks on the island have been loaded, at least by me, for a good deal. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about that. And I also want to really flesh out my base over the world. And I'll see if I ever get around to building something crazy. A crazy project later on, but I'm not doing that right away. Yeah, I'm trying to juggle moving right now, so a complex build probably isn't smart. Yeah. Why? I don't want to do like crazy complex stuff right away. I just because also my schedule in the fall, I'm just gonna kind of want to keep it loose. I'm doing all the building now, so then I can just screw around in the fall a little bit. But yeah, that's why I'm not really getting into crazy things. That's kind of what I went into this world hoping to avoid. just have fun. Probably do for some more mining on Newcraft as well. That'll probably be coming up. Very soon. Probably when I play it next, or within the next few times I play the server, I'll probably do a bit of mining. Maybe go to a nice big old cave, bring some torches with me. Stock up on coal and iron and such. Bring all Mendy with me, my mending gold pickaxe. That's the plan. The suspense to 50% is killing me. No, not really, but I'm trying to be like, whoa, crazy milestone coming up very soon. That won't really happen again in this world until the Farlands. Pretty cool. My resyncing is going pretty good actually. We're almost synced up and ready. I feel like the overhead view of like my journeying is so jank. How long until you hit halfway? It's a matter of a few thousand blocks now. Actually, it was pretty nice. It was only like 10,000. Wait, was it 10,000 really? Yeah, it's just under 10,000, 9,000 blocks. So yeah, it'll be just over an hour. So just pretty shortly, we'll get there. We will reach there. Well, I will. You're watching me reach there. Halfway is at 6,275,410.5 blocks. But I can't really do a 0.5. Well, I'll just generally be at those coordinates and maybe take a little F3 screenshot. And I think I'll do a spot of caving and then wrap up the episode. I want to work. I think, like I said, like before the end of the episode, I want to work out what I'm doing for the outpost. But I don't think I'll build it today. I'll probably just work slowly, chip away at it. Give myself a bit of a break from walking. Get excited to walk to the Farlands, part 2. A snow biome. Well, if it continues, I doubt it'll be in a snow biome, as it is in a snow biome. I got 3,000 blocks, and I can see normal terrain over there, so don't think it'll be the snow. No log cabin or winter wonderland. I'll see if the snow is in 3,000 blocks. It's kind of cool, a little cool formation over there. I mean, I like the wavy hills, the rolly hills over here. Oh, and this funny fella right here. Funny fella. Yeah, it's terrain and Snow biomes are my favorite. They're cool. They've grown on me a bit. At the beginning of the world, I would have been like, oh, you know, snow biomes are so boring, but they're cool. They're cool. They're very cool. You combine like the snow biome with like these like weird gaping holes. I think that looks really cool. All right. Have another sip of my water. Southwest, southwest. Well, we're leaving the snow biome. Unless another one starts, then I think we might not be in the snow biome. That's too bad. I kind of I've wanted to do a snow biome outpost, because I don't think I've done one yet. They've all been in generic biomes, oh my god. Watch as I get a desert. I mean, desert wouldn't be half bad. It'd be kind of neat to build a desert outpost. So sad. Oh, snow biome. It might be a winter wonderland. Even though it's not winter anymore. I'm a little bit out of season with these bases because my August outpost was supposed to be like the Halloween one. It was Herobrine's Tower. It was like this very horror themed one. So, you know, winter wonderland. Gingerbread house. Crossing your fingers. Oh, ooh. It's gonna be close. Oh, I actually do. I'm certain. I do love Winter Wonderland. It's starting to. You know, I missed winter for the outpost. So, you know, maybe we can redeem. Maybe I can redeem myself here. It keeps on going. I have a feeling we're gonna be in Winter Wonderland. I'm gonna look at some quick inspiration for my outpost. Gotta do one more bed before we get to our final destination at the outpost. Well, at least until I start moving again, and then the cycle continues. Probably the Golden Age subreddit would probably have some good winter-themed bases. Maybe I'll look through the good old subreddit, the Golden Age subreddit. So I found the Citadel one. Oh, we're out of the Winter Wonderland. Cherry. This is devastating. That's what I was saying. It's a matter of thousands of blocks here. We're just gonna be in another desolate area here. Look at this beautiful terrain. Wink, wink. Not. Should have actually no. I got enough to survive the outpost. Guess it's a good opportunity to gather resources I might need, but I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the outpost. The Winter Wonderland thing is over, and now I'm like, well, it's not over yet. We still got 2,000 blocks. I can see something. I've just started rooting for Winter Wonderland too. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't root for a Winter Wonderland? Farland base, Farland halfway Farland base. Is there anything weird down here? Just water. I think it was just a little aquifer that got filled in. A bunch of white wool and get a bunch of white wool and make a Winter Wonderland. You know what? I actually could. That'd be kind of funny. It'd be kind of hard to do, but it'd be hilarious. Oh dear. Don't tell me we're gonna be in the ocean. What do I do with the ocean? Yeah, I get what I'm given. I get what I'm given. But seriously. I got teased with Winter Wonderland over there. It's not over. This is like the third snow biome in a row. Oh my god. Just keeps pulling the rug and rolling it right back out. Pulling it, roll it right back out. Come on, I want to build Canada and Journey to the Farlands. just brings me back home. I'm on the edge of my seat. I know. We still got 1.3k. We might overshoot this one. I don't want to speak ill of it though. Why is the world playing with me like this? I know. It is brutal. You might just be out on the ice. Well, if we land out on the ice, I'm going back to shore. But there might be some more terrain over off in the fog there. Come on, big money. Big money. Yeah, gambling for the terrain to be epic. Well, there's an island. I wouldn't really call it much of an island. It's kind of like a little sandbar. We're going in a straight line now. We're right about where we should be. 50% Winter Wonderland. Imagine if the Farland base is Winter Wonderland too. It's just an ongoing theme and journey. I wouldn't complain. Okay, I'm still gonna look for bases in the meantime. Ooh, I like the medieval house. Oh, that is cool. I'd have to be here a while though if I wanted to build like a medieval town. That's what I don't like about having to do Journey to the Farlands is I can't build anything like super crazy. We might just be out on the ice. Might have to go to the shore over there. Keep going. Yeah, I gotta go like 300 blocks this way. I'll take the ice over something like lame like a desert. Yeah, totally. What do we feel in Cherry for the outpost? Oh no! Oh. Give me my snow back. Give me my snow. We had it. We had it. Come on, Journey. Quit tugging at my heartstrings like this. Oh no, oh no. Winter Wonderland. No. Give me the Winter Wonderland. I won't take anything less. Oh. Come on, I want to get over this hill and see the snow. Give me the snow. The most dramatic moment in all of Journey, right here. Crossing over this hill. Ah, it's a forest. Boo. Well, we still have got about 1,000 blocks, so what's the chance we'll reach a 4th snow biome by then? I've been given the idea of Winter Wonderland, and now I'm seeing floating trees. This is not what I had on my list. This does not look good. It does not look good. Less than 1,000 blocks away. I can see a good chunk of the train ahead of me. Come on, we got a little bit of redemption beyond this hill. I'm seeing the overhead map. No, I don't want to spoil it. I'm gonna just keep looking at it and getting disappointed. Devastated. Come on. Come on, Journey. What are you doing? Yeah, the journey is like a thing. It is the world, actually. The world is the journey. Guess we'll be getting one more bed in. Come on. And like the zoom in every once in a while. Seriously, we had snow like 3 times, and even like a 1,000 block ice. Journey is an entity. I know it is. I just refer to it. Yeah, I see it. Oh, I see it. Come on, come in clutch, Journey. Give me a little bit of snow here. I can see it. But are we gonna be going right by it? Don't tease me with a sprinkle. Come on. Cherry, this world does not seem to like me very much. Like, I can't do this every day, man. I can't. I really can't. Oh, don't give me the ocean. I don't want the ocean. It's the tiniest patch of snow ever. I know. And it's not even at the 50% mark. Oh, it's just past here. Just at the base of this hill. Oh no. Don't even get the hill to work with. I feel like we've been done dirty, Cherry. Maybe we should just go right to the Farlands. Oh, it is the ocean. It is the ocean. What is this? Well, it's a few hundred blocks. It could be that little land patch over there. I can't believe it though. I can't. I can't believe the world would do this. This is an atrocity. Winter Wonderland is a failure. Cherry, it has fallen through. My heart shall never recover. I know. I saw the snow over the hill, and I just saw like the oak trees, and I was like, no, this isn't it. This isn't it. This isn't So this isn't the truth. It was too good. Maybe next time. 50% is a pretty, pinpoint distance. I think we'll be on this, just beyond this sandbar here. Okay, I gotta sleep before the mobs terrorize me again. I don't got very good stuff. Ten blocks back, 50 blocks this way. God. Gotta stray away a little bit. Oh, it's right here. It is right here. 50%. Let's place my little sand pillar. I don't got much going. I guess this will be. It doesn't look very Winter Wonderland. Rip Winter Wonderland. I know. We lost it too soon, Cherry. Wow, that is absolutely devastating. Just observing the land around me. Look at that little thing over there. Halfway, I'm grieving. Halfway to the Farlands, officially. I'm just gonna stay here for like 5 years. Let's chop down a tree. Oh, terrific. So happy. I mean, it's a double-edged sword today. I was like, yeah, 50%, and then the whole Winter Wonderland thing, I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then just this. I feel manipulated, I feel cheated, I feel angry. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh snap. Well, actually, that iron was at 1/3. What would be like in between iron and gold? I need like a block for my monument. I'll get back to that. Oh, well, I was like, let me guess, there's like a snow biome off in the distance to taunt me, but I can't see one right out of the, like, right immediately. Okay, well, since we're stopping, hitting the brakes, I gotta empty my inventory into a chest. The Get Good kit, as always. Get Good, truly, well and truly. Don't need boats at the moment. Maybe one bed. Can get rid of my. No, actually, I can. just struggling. I'm struggling immensely. I got about a stack of wool. Honestly, all that is good for my inventory. Boat. Okay, well, gonna start out by stripping the terrain. I don't even know anymore, Cherry. I don't even know. Don't even know how to redeem from such a blow as I'd just taken. This is just awful. Irredeemable. I need a win after that. I might need to go back down one more layer. No, we'll stay on this layer. I'll die on this. I was gonna say hill or mound, but it's neither. It is neither a hill nor a mound. I certainly hope I don't die on this hill. This is a very lame hill. Okay, I shouldn't mock the halfway point. You know, it is kind of the beginning of the second leg of adventure. Well, I say a second leg, but I've also said this is another leg of the adventure every time I leave an outpost, so really. I guess I can do my mine just to distract me from the terrible, terrible thing that has just taken place. I don't even know where I'll do my mine. Maybe around it. A good old diamond mine that I have to go around and around and around. Truly a work of art. Oh, I'm not actually gonna spiral. Oh, I could spiral. That wouldn't be too bad. It just means I have to go like around in circles. I think I've done a spiral down before. Maybe. But I just have to keep track. Lots of coal. Coal. Jerry, I need a win here. I need something to redeem Winter Wonderland. I need to look at my Reddit subreddit here at the